What is up, guys? I am back with another What If Certain Characters Were in Super Smash, and today we will be doing the God of Undertale. We will be doing Temmie. Oh, I'm just kidding, JK. What is up, guys? I am back with another video, and I am back with another one of What If Certain Characters Was in Smash. And today I will be covering the funny skeleton, Sans the Skeleton, from the Undertale series. And I just wanted to let you know, tomorrow I will be bringing out a cream and cheese What If They Were in Smash, because it's Valentine's Day and Cream is a lovable character, so I feel like it would fit her as a character in Super Smash. And basically, I just wanted to let you guys know that none of this is a copy of what Brawl Fan 1 did a couple days ago, because I have had her moveset created for a long time now. It's just I didn't know who I wanted to do first between Sans and her, but since tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I said I might as well just do her tomorrow because she is a lovable character and it will fit to put her on to bring her out on Valentine's Day. So I will record it today, but it will come out tomorrow. And I hope you like the Sans video, because I really did put a lot of my effort into this video. And basically, if you like the video, press the like button, and if you feel like you might want to see more of this, hit the subscribe button. And when I said that I already had Cream's moveset created, I do have a lot of characters' movesets created already. And if you want to see certain characters that you want me to do, just leave them in the comment section down below, and if I like it, there will be a good chance that I'll put your character in an episode. So basically, let's just get started with the video, because I'm not trying to stall you guys too long, and I hope you're ready for What If Sans Was in Smash. So, let's get started. So, for the jab, that's what we'll be starting off with. For the jab, basically, Sans will just spawn two bones. The first one will be blue, the second one will be a regular bone, and the first bone that will go past is the blue bone, and you gotta stand still for that, just like you have to do in games, where when you against a blue bone, you have to stand still. So, like, that's the only way you can't get hit by that. And the regular bone, it will just attack you. Now, if you see that space under the bone, basically in the game, that will be the little space that you can duck to avoid the jab. Now, this will be the only way to avoid the jab, unless you're somehow, like, able to jump over it, which wouldn't be that hard, but depending on what character you got, it will be tougher. So, basically, that's all that's really there for this jab, except for the one thing that I do want to point out is that, like, if you stand still for the blue one, you'll most likely get hit by the regular one, but I don't really know which one does more damage, because I didn't really calculate that. So we're just going to say that the regular one does more damage, considering that most likely you'll definitely be able to avoid, or just stand still, meaning you won't get attacked by the blue one. Basically, we're just going to make the regular one do more damage, so you can still get hit for some damage. But let's just get on to the up tilt and down tilt. So, for the down tilt, just imagine Sans crouching, because I couldn't get a picture of him crouching. But basically, he'll just spawn a bone. The bone will go towards the foe, and it will bounce the foe off the ground, and then cause a little bit of knockback. So they'll just be knocked back just a little bit. But besides that, that's really all that there is to this down tilt. So let's just get on to the up tilt, because I am super excited for the specials, and I just can't wait. So for the up tilt, it will basically just be the exact opposite of what we just seen. So he will be standing up, and if you see that the bone is coming from his stomach, he'll spawn a bone towards his stomach, and he'll just aim it forward, and it will be tilted up just a little, and it will hit the opponent, knocking them back just a little. And with that, there's not really much to be said, so let's get on to the aerials. So for Sans's forward aerial, he'll just take two bones and they'll spawn an X, and basically they'll form an X. And the X will go will get pushed forward, but they will be spinning kind of like a ninja star. And basically, if it hits a foe, they'll be knocked back, and after using this move, Sans will go into free fall. Let's get on to the up aerial. So for Sans's up smash, up aerial, I mean, it's nothing too special. All he's doing is spawning a single bone above his head, and he can use that bone to counter attack. So if someone were attacking, the bone would counter it, the bone would disappear, he'll grab his opponent and just throw them at the ground. That's about all. This could be a throw, but I decided to make it the up aerial. And with that, let's just get on to the backwards aerial. For Sans's backwards aerial, all that will happen is he will spawn 3 bones all in a row, and they'll just go backwards until they hit someone, or if they don't hit anyone, then the move will just deactivate and Sans will go into free fall. And that is all. And with that, let's get right into the bottom aerial, the down aerial, and yeah, we're almost to the specials, guys. So for his down aerial, it will literally be the simplest move I can ever think of. All that will be happening is he will literally he'll spawn a bone that he'll stand on, and the bone will crash right into the ground under him. And if someone is hit by this attack, they will get that effect where they're stuck in the ground, as well as they'll get stuck in the ground. Oh, I just said that. They'll get stuck in the ground, and they'll take not major damage, but this is definitely going to be the hardest hitting aerial that Sans has in his arsenal. So now let's get into the dash. Now, for his dash attack, it's pretty simple. That star stands for teleportation. Basically, Sans will teleport forward, and he'll hit the foe for a very heavy attack. And that's literally all to it. So let's get into the grabs, and then get into the specials. For the grab pummel, all Sans will be doing is grabbing his opponent and then using a bone spawning out of the ground to pummel his opponent. And that is it. Let's get into the side throw. So all that will happen for his forward throw is he will back up, and he'll spawn a Gaster Blaster, but the Gaster Blaster won't be attacking. He'll just be headbutting his the foe, and basically that is all. So let's get into the up throw, which I really like too. So for the up throw, Sans will teleport in higher in the sky with his foe in his hand. He'll drop the foe, and the foe will eventually drop onto a blue bone. And there will be no way to avoid this attack because they will be falling, and meaning that they will be moving when they hit the bone. So there is literally no way to avoid the blue bone, meaning that this attack will always work without fail. So for the backwards throw, all that will happen is Sans will turn around and throw his foe backwards right into a Gaster Blaster's mouth, and the Gaster Blaster will just bite, and that's how the damage will be done. So now let's get into the down grab, the grab down throw. So if you haven't seen this one coming by now, then you literally haven't been paying attention to any of the moves, because almost every move that I've had something to do with the bone. So you know my down throw is going to have something to do with the bone. So basically, Sans will throw his opponent right into the ground, and they won't fully hit the ground because a bone will stop them, but they will still take damage. And guys, with that, we are done with the grabs and throws. So let's get right into the B attacks. So for the neutral B, I figured it should be something that Sans is known for, like the Gaster Blaster. So for the neutral B, it will just spawn a Gaster Blaster in front of him, and it will shoot a beam across the field, and it won't go as far. But the longer you hold on to the B button, the farther it will go. But it will still do the same amount of damage, so this move can be charged. So let's get into the side B, which is not that great, but I still like it. So guys, we're going back to bones. Yeah, I've been using bones a lot in these attacks, so like if you don't want me to use these, like I can change this at any time. But basically, he'll spawn 3 blue bones, and we already know what blue bones do. You have to stand still, and they'll go forward just a little bit, but not too much. And basically, you have to stand still to avoid getting hit by the attack. And this move will be spammable, so like you can just keep spamming this move, and if against your friends, and they would just like have to keep staying still, and it would just be like so hilarious, and like basically it would be a never-ending cycle until you decide to quit it. And if they tried to move, like they would just get hit, and then they would just get basically until they could somehow get out of it, which they'll probably just get knocked back enough where they get hit out of the range of the attack. But at that point, they would have taken a lot more damage than they would have wanted. So that's why this move would be pretty OP, and that's why I like this move. So with that, let's get into the down B attack. No, up B. I mean up B. So for the up smash, I really had to improvise because like it's not something that he's usually done in an Undertale game, but it's something that he really could possibly do. As you just seen from the slide, basically, he'll be, if he was falling off of a platform, he'll be able to teleport and basically teleport upwards, being able to grab onto a surface, or at least get onto the surface, meaning basically teleportation upwards. But we've never really seen it happen because there's not battlefields in Undertale. But we've seen evidence that he can teleport, so I don't understand why he wouldn't be able to teleport like this. So that's why I picked this, and if you can think of something better for this, then put it in the comments down below. But that's really all I have on this subject, and we can honestly just move on to the down smash, because I really like the down smash and I like the way that I created it. So without further ado, let's get on to the down smash. So in the Super Smash game, basically, when you're fighting Sans, he falls asleep, but it's really just a fake out. So during the down smash, he'll fall asleep and he'll be able to gain health actually, and he can go from 30 damage all the way to 20 damage. But this will take about 5 seconds. He'll be in the sleepy mode for about 5 seconds, and that will kind of affect his status. So basically, for this attack, he'll kind of be sleeping and he can get hit. And if he is hit by this, whatever health you got healed to is the health that you'll be at. But the most that this can heal will be 10 health. 10 damage, and that will be all for this attack. So without further ado, let's introduce the final smash for Sans the Skeleton if he was in Smash. In reference to Sans' opening move in the boss fight, that will be the move I will be going on for this attack. But it's not really close to that at all. So, since Sans is an extremely lazy character, if Sans were to have a Super Smash, he would just basically charge forward, but not very far, because like I said, he's an extremely lazy character. And if you are to somehow get hit by this attack, basically it will start by Sans making a bone appear under himself, and then he'll stand on it in the background. You'll get put into a cinematic, and the foe will go from their regular form into the form of a heart, like when you're playing as your character in Undertale. And the first thing that will happen is the 2 Gaster Blasters will appear, and they will blast you with 2 beams. And then that will take damage already. Then after that, the bones will appear in a box formation, and they will close in on you, and that will be the finishing touch. Now, the reason why the dash is so short, it is extremely short because, like I said, he is extremely lazy, and that is because this this does basically, it will instantly KO you if you have 55% or higher damage. And the reason of that is because it's super balanced. While it is a very OP Super Smash to have, you're barely gonna get hit. You're barely gonna get the hit because of how lazy Sans is. That he only goes about a couple steps and then says, I basically don't want to do this anymore," and will basically give up on the Super Smash and will lose the ability. Kind of like if you missed a Super Smash, because Sans is extremely lazy, and basically that is all that there is to this attack. And the reason why I would really not use this attack or even try is because, like, you're barely gonna get the hit off, because it's just too short. Anyone who gets hit by that are like, just go practice the game. You suck. Like, if you get hit by that short of an attack, you suck. Okay. Now, with that, let's go into the other stuff, like alternate forms, battle entrance, like stage entrance when he enters the stage. We'll also go into the taunts, and we'll also go into his victory poses, which I'm really excited for because I'm going to be thinking of these on the spot. So let's get into it. So the first costume is obviously the normal Sans costume, and the costume that most likely you'll wear because it's so cool. The next costume is in reference of Papyrus in with the all red. The third costume is in reference of Toriel because of the purple, and yeah, that's basically what that is in reference for. Now the fourth one, I think it's in reference for Undyne, but I'm not really sure because I use these off the internet. So if you did create this, put your let me know, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video. For the next costume, I do not think this is a reference to anything. Oh, maybe no. The yellow one is probably a reference to Alphys. The orange one might be a reference to Asgore, maybe. The green one is probably a reference for Kara, or maybe Azrael. If you didn't know, Azrael Dreamer, which I do have a moveset set for him, but depending on if you guys want him to come, that's what will decide if he comes into my series or not. So yeah. And then the last one, I feel like it's just to show off the blue eye, basically. And I feel like this one is just in reference of what he could do if he had more power, and what he does, what he looks like when he's actually getting serious. And with that, I think that will finish off all the alternate costumes. So let's get right into the victory poses. So for the first victory pose for Sans, he'll just be playing his trombone, and that's all. Now for the second victory pose, Sans will basically just say, "I'm done with this," and just walk off the screen because he's lazy. And for the third victory pose, he's gonna be about to say something, and Papyrus will come in and yell Sans. And if you want to see Papyrus in the next one, then all you gotta do is just get at least 3 likes on this video, and Papyrus will be in the next video after Cream tomorrow. So for this one, he'll just be shrugging his shoulders, and this will be the first taunt. The second one is he'll just be drinking some ketchup, because, you know, it's kind of like his thing. And for the third taunt, his eye will just glow blue. Now let's get on to Sans' stage entrance. For the stage entrance, he'll just teleport onto the screen. So let's get on to the outro, and so yeah. So I hope you guys liked What If Sans Was in Smash, because I really enjoyed making this video, and I do like making these videos for you guys, so do let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see another one of these videos. And for this one, if you get 3 likes, like I said, we'll see Papyrus in one of these videos. And tomorrow I'll have Cream's video out, so it will be all good. And yeah, that's about it for the video. And I hope you had a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.